Hello guys, welcome to video number necromancy. Today we're doing some necromancy. Oh goodness, that was terrible. Today we're doing some necromancy. Oh my goodness. Hi. I'm Emma. Today I'm bringing back some of my old OCs from the dead. These were Evandra and Daffodil. I made them like March or April of last year. However, I was trying to finish everything for my AP art class. So I drew them like twice and never again because I was stressed out about AP art and then I was burned out after AP art. Anyways, but today we're gonna change the fact that I've only drawn them like twice. So first thing first is everything that I do remember about them, which is very little. Evandra is like some sorcerer chick or something. I don't know. She's some sort of sorcerer, and she has a turtle that she throws at people. And that's like it. That's all I remember about her. And then there's Daffodil, and she's like a princess of the kingdom, and she has an owl sidekick, I think. There was a picture of an owl drawn like on the same page as her. And then Evandra and Daffodil are in love. Because yeah. Okay. So before I actually started working on their designs, I decided that I needed to do like some world building because their outfits before just didn't make sense and I couldn't tell like what kind of a universe they even lived in. So I did world building first. I tried to format the me telling you about the world building in like more of like a storytelling sort of a way. But it's low-key bad and I'm really bad at reading, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. Anyways, let's jump into it. Okay. Long ago, Moonturf was a very hard-working kingdom. Their land was desirable and clustered with valuable jewels, but as a kingdom, they were weak compared to others. Having another kingdom try to take over Moonturf wasn't a matter of if, but when. When that fateful day came, Moonturf couldn't possibly hold their own. The queen at the time cried to the moon for days begging for help. The goddess in the moon looked down at the people of Moonturf with pity, and used her magic to carry their kingdom into the sky, leaving only deep ravines for the rival kingdoms. Since then, Moonturf has only known peace, and every 20 years the moon picks one worthy to be the ruler, and gives them a fraction of her power to protect her beloved people. Okay. Hopefully I did an okay-ish job reading that. I had to try to read it 12 times. It's so bad. I'm so bad at reading. And I even wrote it. I wrote it and I still can't read it. Ugh. Anyways. Okay, the first character I'm going to start with is Daffodil. Daffodil, or Daff, lived a humble life in the kingdom with her parents and 2 brothers. Her mother was a seamstress, and her father was a knight for those who traveled. And they never had much of anything other than love. Until one night when Daff was 10 years of age, she awoke from a dream of being kissed by the moon. When Daff awoke, she had been gifted the mark of the moon, meaning that in 10 years she would step up and take her place at the throne. For the next 10 years, she would be taught in the ways of ruling at the castle by the king himself. Far from Moonturf, in a cold, wintry kingdom by the name of Frostia, a young orphan, Evandria, was crying herself to sleep, fingers numb from the cold, stomach cramping from hunger, and a heart aching for a warm embrace. That alley is where she'll return every night for a year till a stolen loaf of bread changes everything. The loaf of bread belongs to none other than the sorcerer Maximus. Maximus sees himself in the young child who just wants to survive. Without even thinking, he decides to take the dirty child off the streets. Not knowing what to do with her, he begins teaching her magic, which to his pleasure she exceeds at. 7 years later, Evandria has learned all he had to teach. Wanting to move further, In her magic studies, Evandria travels to Moonturf to learn under the royal sorcerer. Yeah. So that's all I have up until they meet Evandria on Daffodil. And then I'm thinking of maybe writing a short story, so I don't want to go too far into like everything that goes on after they meet. Yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. Or if you'd like to see more of them in the future, let me know. Also, let me know if you like this kind of video and if I should bring back more of my old OCs from the dead, because I have a lot of old OCs. Anyways, have a great day, have a great week. Toodles!